Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Kingdoms and Castles. Now in the last episode a lot of you pointed out that this corner is very ill defended and that's why all the Vikings are coming here. I'm aware, trust me. Don't worry about it, it's fine. I've also had some people point out that, clicking on the trees to remove them removes them permanently. I am aware, but most of the regions where I'm removing trees is next to a forester. And a forester will automatically replant the trees. Therefore, I am not at all bothered by the fact that I just told them to cut down like half the forest over here. They're gonna replant it soon, it's fine. I literally don't have to worry about that. Everything's going just as planned. Well, maybe not quite everything, although we do have a nice fancy gate here now. With Sir Gorinius standing guard. Oh yeah, this game's weird about selecting and deselecting. I forgot about that for a second. We're also trying to figure out how to heal Sir Humphrey and his army right here. I don't think you can heal them, to be honest. Like, I think we figured that one out the hard way. No healing for you. So we'll just move our awesome knight over here. We're building the dual archer tower here, which is perhaps not the best choice, but it is a choice. And just in time as well, we've got Vikings invading right away. They look to be heading towards the harbor, which sucks for them, because that's our best defended part of the realm right now. Yeah, they're traveling like right on the edge of buildable space here. Look at that war fleet. Yeah, they're going ashore right here. Ooh, we are already in ballista range over there. That's good. Yeah, look at you. You're going to be showing up over here. Well, that's fine. We are quite literally prepared for this for once. There we go. An onslaught of arrows will rain down upon our enemy here. We've got the army standing guard, waiting in the forest, ready to ambush the vile foe. They will not, well, they might pass. There's a lot of dudes. This does seem to be just generals and armies, though, so in that case, we were quite lucky. And they just bypassed our defenses, or rather, the one dude still alive bypassed our defenses. That's why we need to finish that gate. Gorinius, in the fight of his life right there. He's holding out two armies right now, although he is taking one hell of a beating. I will withdraw him for now. Because we need to keep our general alive as well. He regenerates, the other people do not. Although we have a chance here to snipe their general. Yeah, there we go, he's down. Right. We're going to send him over here. We need to take out this band over here. Before they start too much trouble in the neighborhood. Like they are right now. Come on, Gorinius. Ooh, you are very low on health, sir. 9 health out of 70 right now. But we have slain him. And that is important. The only thing they've set on fire right now is one farm. That is just a lot better, frankly. Gorinius is going to have to turn tail and run, though. There's not much we can do right now. He's on 12 hit points. And they still have a lot of guys. Frankly, if I were to send him in, there's a high chance he would probably die. Although, now that they're getting decimated a little bit, we'll probably try to move in now. We will prevent their escape. There we go. Hopefully he won't die. Oh, no, never mind. He's dead. Good. I'm not sure what the soldiers are going to do now. I think they just disbanded. Okay. We have lost one brave knight in the defense of our realm. But in doing so, we have completely limited the damage they did. They set some farms on fire. They tried to abduct some people. They didn't get away with it. And they didn't attack this corner for once, which is interesting. I didn't expect them to land like right over here next to our new defenses, which proved invaluable, I might add. They did a really good job. I am super happy that I built those. People saying I should fortify the other corner. Well, you might be right. Matter of fact, you probably are. Do we put him? Yeah, we'll put a manor right there. More living space. More people. After all, this is one of the best supplied corners of the kingdom right now, food-wise. How's this little island doing over here? Do you have enough food? I think they do. Are you? Oh, you recently stepped in mud. Well, that sucks for you. I don't know where you're probably going to the bakery. Yeah, okay. Never mind then. All is as it should be. Harvest over here. Looking pretty good, although we don't have a lot of food here. Advisors. Good day, good day. I'm not sure if that actually counted as losing the raid, because they technically didn't, like, destroy anything. Which is a step up. We'll build some more walls so that it's harder for them to surpass our defenses here. Because that's kind of the thing that did us in. They were able to walk around it. Otherwise, Sir Garinius would have probably still fallen, but he would have put up one hell of a defense in front of that gate. Speaking of, while our ambush tactics weren't bad, I do prefer being able to see the battlefield. Just from a personal point of view, you know, I want to see people fight if they're gonna die. And we will train ourselves a new hero. It only costs 100, and he does regenerate unlike the other people. You know what? Let's get ourselves 2 more heroes. You can only train 1 at a time. That is fine. It did cost a year's worth of income, but yeah, chances are he was gonna die of old age at some point anyway, you know. We'll leave it to Sir Humphrey to be the be-all, end-all defense of the realm right now. And those dual towers are gonna help put out a lot of extra damage. Speaking of damage, what's the you guys are getting a little bit more veterancy now, but you're not quite veteran yet. That would have made our defenses even more formidable during that last assault. Oh well. There's a dragon sighted. It's a puny lizard. Look at him roar. He's gonna fly to the least defended part of our kingdom here. That kind of sucks, but we do have 2 archer towers now. Ready to dispatch of the foe. With deadly accuracy and a hail of arrows. Mostly a hail of arrows. We'll leave out the accuracy bit. That's fine. This dragon is not happy. Look at him roar. The army is dancing to the beat, I guess. Which is fine, you know. It's a good way to build up your agility stat. I approve. The ballista over there is just missing. Meanwhile, the archers are just pelting this little lizard. I think he's had enough. I think he has had enough, indeed. Well done, towers. That district looks so amazing from here. It's just like, yeah. It's filled to the brim with just all the things. But that dragon will be leaving now, I reckon. A lot of people are dying from old age still. Yep, the dragon is gone. We got a +10 for driving the dragon away. That's good. I like that. Industry. I would like to build a pier here just for aesthetics. Aw. We can't even build any further. That's a shame. Oh well. Got a bit of wood laying here now. We can actually see what is happening outside the gate. Probably a good idea. I could put in some more supporting towers here. I'm not sure if that's going to look pretty. That's the thing, you know, it needs to look pretty. Not really. We'll level it up by 1, I think, maybe. It's going to make this the best defended part of the realm, for sure. Or at least something like that for now. You know, barring the giant military base on the island. That's not a contest. And see, the forest here is regrowing. Case in point. I think we'll get rid of this well. I would like to maybe build something over here at some point. We have a lot of quarries over here. And I do mean a lot. I'll probably squeeze in a little orchard over here. Yeah, sure, why not? Orchards don't flood. That granary is running on full capacity right now. That's good, you know, I like that. You guys have a library right there, that is lovely. 29 people decided to stay, that means we must have finished this manor over here. Yes, we have, and that's good. More idle peasants, so that we can do more work around the place. That's always a good thing. We'll build it like that, that's fine. Get a little bit more housing in here, because, you know, we have the food storage, we have the bakeries as well. So we should have enough food here for a rather large population increase. Not sure what I want to do over here. I might put a yeah, I might put a windmill over here and then boost like everything around it. Because it will give so many bonus points. You know, perhaps. I wonder if it's possible to put a windmill on up here. I think it should be able to. Yeah, of course. Good. Just asking for a friend. A friend who likes to build piers and just get all the things. Speaking of piers, I might fit one in over here at some point. That might not be a bad idea for another granary. Could also maybe add some bridges, but I kind of like the idea of not having any bridges in between these two bits. I know, I kind of think it looks cool. Even though it's not very practical, mind you. We do have a new hero here. Sir Gavinus! The Formidable. Just give me a bunch of soldiers. Give me 30 soldiers. Call me when you have 15, you know? We'll get these guys up to standard. And speaking of getting guys up to standard, we'll get a third knight. That would be lovely. 3 armies to patrol the realm. Some people are starving. Food should still be going up-ish. Maybe. I'd like to think it would. We can't do fishing or anything. That would be cool, but no. No fishing, sadly. Yeah, we might have to start selling over here or something. I don't know. But then that's going to be the undefended position. And it's going to be horrible when people are going to die and sadness. We'll probably start fortifying this bit now. It is time, and sadly that does mean that this granary and the little bread basket over here will disappear. Some peasants are unhappy. Well, you shouldn't be unhappy then. You guys have library access all the way over there, that's good. I don't think I'll need a church here. Perhaps I'll build one outside at some point, but probably not for now. Actually, I prefer using the libraries just because it gives so much more happiness. Which is why it's a bit of a shame that they all use the same little stat page. If that makes sense. They all use the same, like, area little modifier thing. So I can't see at a glance where one would reach if we already have a library there. A little bit annoying. I would like to be able to see that, but, details. Right, we are recruiting people, that is good. And we've got ourselves Sir Ernold. I was about to say Sir Emmels for a second. That would not be accurate now, would it? We can try and put in some more manors over here. There is place for 2 more. We'll have to move the well, but I don't think that'll be too much of a problem. There you go. Do you mind a charcoal maker? Oh, that's a mason. Doesn't seem like they mind a charcoal maker. I don't want a bridge, I want a road. There we go. So we're going to squeeze in some woodcutting orders over here. We'll put in Manor right there. We'll have a lovely side over there with some lovely seaside windows and everything. It's going to be great. Those people are going to be very happy. They'll have a church next door, which is just amazing, if you ask me. They should be very happy with that. Oh, you are only my 69 happiness, really? Why? Do you not enjoy the services I provide? Might have to put a library here. Would make people happier. Yeah, why not? It's going to be a little bit of a dead end anyway. Might as well put in the knowledge that people crave. How are you guys doing? Yeah, you guys are doing fine. Just tell me if you're done, like, recruiting 15. I know you won't tell me, game, but... it's nice to pretend, okay? Right, let's get ourselves a stockpile over here temporarily. Because these quarries are currently not doing much of anything. And we are going to need a buttload more stone to fortify this entire wall. At some point. We'll also need more idle population to make that happen, of course. Get me a manor right here. That would be nice. I'll probably squeeze in a few farms over here. Because it is very fertile, and we do need a bit more food here. Now that we're massively expanding the population over here. That granary's emptying quickly. Not a problem. You're going down on food as well. Food should be doing okay-ish. Depends on how many areas will flood, of course. Hopefully none, but one cannot make such a guarantee after all. This little tidbit is still getting built up. Yeah, this is gonna suck. There is no place to put any farms over here. Well, there was, but I built a wall over it. I actually think I might leave the farms over there as is. Just because it's gonna be the only real place where they can get some food over here. Unless we build a market, you know, we could always build a market here. That would solve that problem. You guys are training, Sir Gavinus. Gather up the troops. Gets you up to 75 health. That is more like it, you know. Better than nothing. I might get rid of the wall here at some point, because it's going to be a rather well-defended area. We'll leave some towers here, of course, but... I'm not going to fully fortify it, just because we've got the Bastion sitting here bristling with towers and everything. Just basically laughing at anyone that thinks they can come through here. Which is, of course, quite silly. I also might increase the tower height there at some point, just because we need a bit more overkill in our life. Why? Because it's funny. And that is reason enough. Now hopefully people will go and start bringing things to the stockpile over here. We've got some idle peasants left, so they should go and do that. I'll probably move these quarries once we're like done on the inside. Because now we're going to start working on the outside of the city at some point, and then it's like, yeah, why do we still need quarries on the inside? That's a good question. Let's just get rid of them for now. We'll put a stockpile here to help with the stone and the wood and whatnot. I'll put the road here so that it looks cool. It doesn't really make a difference or anything, it just looks good. And that is reason enough. We will remove some of the rocks here. Only some of them, though. Because the other ones are still welcome. For now. There you go, you've got a couple more, just keep recruiting. The wall over here is starting to get built, that's good. Solid towers here are still doing their work. They've got a large amount of experience now, so that's nice. We can appreciate experience over here, you know. Oh, we're losing tools right now. Our foresters and quarries and iron mines are using more than we're producing. Never mind the fact that we're occasionally blowing up giant bits of rock. Yeah, it's a fair argument. Oh, yeah, of course. We have a second granary over there. I forgot about that. It's like, yeah, we are losing food in that granary, but we've got another granary over there, so they're just storing some food over there as well. I mean, that makes some sense, right? Put another farm there. It is close, and so a bit more food will be nice. Don't have to squeeze in a library over there. I might squeeze in a baker over here. Just because this is going to be a very food-heavy area. Or at least it's going to be a full granary, so getting some extra bread up in here is not a bad idea. It's going to make it so that we have a lot of extra bread. And basically multiplying our food is always a good idea. Because essentially, food is always going to be your limiter. If you run out of food, you can't feed your population anymore. I'm going to demolish you. I think. Sure, why not? We'll start building a little bit of a tower here. Maybe I shouldn't have removed that. Maybe I shouldn't have, but then again, I still did. Yes, I figured I'd build it higher, but then, oh yeah, you need supports. Which honestly, I don't mind. Before the game was released, you used to just be able to build as high as possible. Didn't feel quite as, you know... How can you build such a giant tower? When there's just nothing to help you do that, you know? Kinda like this, but then like 4 times as high and only 1 wide. It did look a bit odd. It did look very odd, in fact. Let's remove some of these rocks. We don't need them. We are out of wood, so we do need more wood cutters over here. I'll probably run a road right over here and put another forest lodge right there. There we go. That's going to provide us a whole new bit of forest to cut down. People visit our kingdom, but none saw fit to stay. Huh. That's heresy. You should like it over here. It is that simple. Keeping a half an eye on the granaries here, because we did just throw in like 75 more people in this area. Maybe not the smartest move to do, but then again, it's also kind of funny, so let's do it anyway. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. There we go, get you up high. I will probably put a pier in for this a little bit. Just because, one little corner bit doesn't matter quite as much. And it does mean that we can use a bit more very fertile farmland over here. I do like me some very fertile farmland. After all. Sir Gavinus. Nearly there. Good. Almost ready to move out. It is a shame that you can't heal soldiers. Especially since other people do regenerate health. But I'm willing to look past that. They're only 5 gold and 2 weapons, you know. And we can have unlimited iron. The only, capacity is how fast we mine it. So I'm not bothered by it. Is any of you bringing anything to storage, I wonder? Not at the moment. They're just leaving it here. And I think the people of the stockpile are actually going out to fetch. Yeah. 10 people going out to fetch stuff. Fair enough. They're always going all over the place. Once that tower's done, I think we'll put a ballista in here just to help defend the realm. We'll probably put some archer towers in between. A lot of fertile farmland here. I'm tempted to just build a lot of piers here. I'm gonna be honest, at some point I'm just gonna be like, yeah, that's too much. I can't lose out on that. You know, you gotta make that call at some point. One more peasant and Sir Gavinus will be ready to defend the realm. Of anyone that dare invade us. I would appreciate it, dude. There we go. 125. I think, for now, Sir Gavinus will take a position in the southern part of the realm. Because, you know, they're not going to show up over here, probably. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. They're gonna show up over there now. I invited them to. Let's put another quarry over here, perhaps. Too far from the roads. Not anymore. Take that. That's gonna produce us some local stone to help produce. Ooh, another lizard. Because clearly, it's not worthy of being called a dragon. It's tiny. Our archers are doing a magnificent job trying to snipe it right now. They are landing hits, but not all of them. There we go, hit him with the ballista. There we go, very nice. Look at that giant keep. That's awesome. Please don't set fire to my realm. I do not approve of you setting fire to my realm. I will shoot you. Yeah, keep moving. You had better keep moving. Come on, my people need to be busy, not, like, set on fire by a dragon. I don't need crispy toast, thank you. Already had breakfast. Yeah, go. And never return to these lands. Those arrows, though, Jesus Christ. That was far out of reach, but he still tried, and I appreciate that. Oh, yeah, we got him. Got him. Take that, lily lizard. You will be dispatched with haste. People are very excited about our dragon kill, yeah. You should be. You bloody should be. Are you guys storing armaments? You should not be storing armaments. Just saying. But yeah, that was a good dragon kill. Well done, boys. Very pleasing. I'll probably put Gavinus on the flank here. We might have our other knight take up position at the gate. Because that is where the... That is the shortest route for them, after all. They will not automatically join their army, by the way, I'm just saying. Not that I mind, but it's a bit weird why the told us like, oh yeah, they'll join automatically, it's fine. They never join. Unless you tell them to, at least. So, you know, it's not bad or anything, but something to keep in mind. Forester Lodge is already hard at work, making us more things to chop down. Stockpiles over here are hard at work, stockpiling things. I might need more people in the stockpile, to be honest, like, get this stone out of here, you know? That would be cool. Our iron stockpiles are just piling up again. That's not a bad thing, we also have a ton of tools here. But it's something to keep in mind and be aware of. I mean, everything's going pretty well right now. I like it. Start building a bit of a wall here. We'll leave that for now, but we might move it later, once the area is more secure. We shall see. These stockpiles are currently all full as well, so they're not really doing anything. That's kind of annoying. The woes of having an efficient system, am I right? Yeah, we're just gonna build a bunch of piers here. I may move you one forward because I'm petty like that. You recruit anything, sir? I mean, 80's not bad. You're kind of halfway there. I think it's a... Oh yeah, we don't have enough wood right now. Let's get rid of that tower. Because, well, it's kind of superfluous right now. When there's a larger tower sitting right here, you know? None of my business, though. And since we are now basically finishing off that flank, I will still keep... Actually, no. Only ogres can break walls. So that means we're going to double stack on the actual gate itself. Unless we bring ogres. In that case, we're going to bend over and cry. Cry in a fetal position. No one else recruit? Oh, what a shame. Towers here are nearly done. I approve. Probably squeeze an archer tower in here. It's got decent range. We still can't shoot across the entire channel here, but then again, they're not going to go through the middle of here either. At least I don't think they will. Anyway, I've got to end this episode because I have got a lot of things to do today, I'm afraid. But hopefully you all enjoyed the video anyway. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and perhaps a comment down below as well. Lets me know you would like to see some more kingdoms and castles on the channel. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I will catch you all next time. Until then, have a good one, folks.